not so much emphasis on an experiential level, not in an inner experience so much, but rather like how does it look?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would like to comment on that I think it's great that so many people have fun with yoga and asana and expressing themselves and their individuality. If they want to do photos and be on Instagram and all of that, that's fine. It's very hard to Instagram about an inner experience.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So we're not maybe getting exposed or thinking about that as much when we look at Instagram. But traditionally, the very origins of yoga was something you did for your mind, meaning for your nervous system. It's about regulating your nervous system, strengthening the nervous system. If I have to hold a back bend for 5 breaths, I am strengthening my nervous system. If I'm learning to breathe deeply while I stay in a pose that is physically quite hard work for me to hold, but I breathe as if I'm and tell my nervous system and my body I'm relaxing as I do this. This is incredibly good for the nervous system and our managing our resilience towards stress and difficulty. So in many ways, yoga was originally about how to manage the mind, what to do with all these neurotic thoughts. How can I clear the mind of all the rubbish and really be connected, be in presence with myself. And I think it's wonderful it became such a physical practice. And maybe just doing asana is not always the same as doing actual yoga. I think it's not the asana, the shape or physical shape that makes it yoga. What makes it yoga is the intention and the direction of your attention inwards. And I personally came to yoga. I was a professional dancer. I could do everything with my body. I did not need a new system of stretching. I was very flexible. The reason I loved yoga is what it did to me on the inside. And when I started doing yoga, it changed my life. And it's because for the first time, I regulated my nervous system and all my neurotic thoughts calmed down. And I came out of Shavasana from that first yoga experience, and suddenly I felt good about being me. All of my neurotic thoughts, all of my unworthiness and my self-esteem issues and my feeling not good enough and all of the normal stuff that goes on when we're human, all of that had calmed down for a little bit. And then I was in presence with myself. And that for me personally is the goal of yoga. From that place, we're able to handle our lives. From that place, I can be compassionate. From that place, I can be generous. From that place, I can be joyous. From that place, I can meet life from a very good place. I can meet life from my heart. And that to me is the difference between yoga and sport. Nothing against sport. I love doing strength training. I have a strength trainer. I go to the gym, but it's not bringing me into this state, this change, this shift in my awareness. I feel very good. Mentally, I feel very good after doing sport, but it's not the same as the experience I get from yoga.
Wow. You said it so beautifully.
It's my truth. I teach yoga because it changed my life. I do not teach yoga because I need a new system of stretching. And when
because you already knew how to stretch and
yes.
you already knew how to do the asanas.
Yes. And I believe yoga is an incredible tool for people to manage their inner world and really be able to give themselves the support they need to live their life joyously from a place of strength and grace and trusting in life, trusting in yourself. If you learn to trust your own body, if you know your own body, and from that body you get to know deeper layers of yourself, from that place life can only get better.
And just back to Instagram and YouTube, nothing against Instagram and YouTube, but this type of experience cannot be conveyed as deeply or as powerfully on Instagram.
You can try, but you won't get as many likes as a handstand on the beach.
Yeah, exactly.